Na festa do fim de semana, só rolê bom. Ela chega e desencana com passo bem solto. Passo bem solto. Passo bem solto. Na festa do fim de semana.
Hello everyone, I am Cadet Aditya Bhardwaj. I am sponsored for Fleet Management Limited. I have completed my one ship and these days I am taking interviews in Anglo Maritime Academy. Today with me I have
myself, Dhruv Kapuria. You want me to go over my entire introduction right now?
Yes.
All right. Myself, I'm Dhruv Kapuria. I'm from Patiala, Punjab. I completed my 10th from CBSE with a 78%, and I completed my 12th from Punjab School Education Board with 95%, and I had a 95% aggregate in PCM. After that, I went to Canada for my higher studies. I went there for bachelor's. Midway through my career, midway through my studies, I found out that the people with computing science degrees are not actually getting a lot of jobs. So that really demotivated me, and I had to really think about my career because I thought this was going to be the end of my worries. But then I met a person in a party. He told me about this merchant navy, and he used to work as a second officer in a company I can't really remember right now. And he told me all about it, like the shore leaves, the ships, the repetitive work, and all that. He told me the pros and cons right there. And I thought long and hard about it. I slept on it for a while, and I told my dad, "Hey, I want to work in merchant navy. I want to come back to India and do that." At that time, he wasn't really cooperative about it. And to be honest, he was not cooperative about it for a long while. So in the meantime, I really stopped going to the university, and I started working all kinds of jobs that I can so that I can make enough money and come back to India and work in the merchant navy by paying the college that I'm going to go through. And I think that's good enough for my introduction for now. We'll move on to the questions.
Okay. So my first question is, your age is now 23.
Yes, sir.
So what all companies have you applied in?
Okay. So given my age is 23, I really have a limited number of companies I can apply to. I'm going to name the few I've applied to right now. I've applied to Anglo Eastern. I've applied to Ganpat, the college. I've applied to TS Rahman. I applied to V Ships. I have also applied to Great Eastern. Things didn't work quite well there for me. And I think these are the major companies that I've applied to right now.
Okay. So now my second question is, what all difficulties have you faced when you have switched your field from mechanics to merchant navy? And during your sponsorship process, all your interviews and all your IMU-CET exams like this, how are you managing it? With such short notice, the exam is going to happen in a few months. So how are you preparing for it?
So personally, I came back to India in October of last year, and I have been very consistent. Think about that word, consistent. In coming to classes, I've been coming here every day. I've taken maybe a few leaves at max, and that too to go to give sponsorship exams. The only issue that I've faced coming here is people telling me that, "Oh, you're a bit too old for this career," which I feel like I am. I hold myself accountable to a very good level so that I can actually crack those exams and sit with the people that are younger than me, but sadly they don't have enough experience in working, so I have a leg up over there. I've worked multiple jobs in multiple fields, so that gives me a leg up over people that haven't ever worked jobs, right? So not a lot of actual challenges I faced. Yes, I can't apply in many companies and colleges. My dad talked to one of his friends who was in the merchant navy. He told him that I can't apply in Tulani, and that was that's something that really didn't sit well with my dad. But it's fine. There are a lot of companies that are willing to take me, and hopefully I get selected in a good one.
So the future aspirants are, many of them have just passed their class 12 and then they have came to this academy for further guidance. So what do you think that is guidance really needed to get a sponsors from good company?
Personally, I'm going to be honest. Everything you do, you should always have a second opinion in it. And by that I mean, take as much guidance as you can take, and then make your decisions on your own. yes, if you have someone in your family who you think can, inform you better about this career than the people who are currently putting people in seats in colleges, you can. But I'd highly recommend taking professional guidance from people who are getting it right.
So, guys, guidance is very important. As when I started my career, I don't know anything about this. So it took me 1 month. I searched it by myself. What all good companies come and what all companies I can get selected into, how to clear the interviews and how to crack IMU-CET exam. So it took me a long time. But with right guidance, as there are good teachers here and the people who are working in this field are teaching here. So it's very important. So now I want to ask your schedule.
Oh, schedule. So I am a very disciplined person. It's something that I've learned over the years. I wake up at 6 to 6:15, and then I get ready in like 45 minutes. Around 7, I'm ready and I'm done. I take a light walk after that. 8:30, I'm here. I'm studying, and I study till 1:30. After that, I go back home. I have lunch. After my lunch at 4, I go to work out. I work out for like an hour and a half maximum. 6 5:36, I'm home. I have my second lunch or my snacks, whatever, and then I start studying. And I start studying at like 6:15 max, and then I keep studying till like 11. Then I go to sleep, rinse and repeat. Easy.
So these are all the qualities which companies are seeing in the future cadets. So like his schedule, he told it's almost similar to the schedule you'll be doing in your colleges. So companies are very specific to it while judging you in your interview panel. They can judge you on your first question only. Introduce yourself. So the type of schedule you are living prior to your selection decides your selection. So you should live like you are a cadet now. Then only you will get selected. And the next question which I want to ask is, mm, would you recommend this field to your friends?
Well, uh, a lot of my friends are actually working professionals right now, so I don't think they're gonna make a switch. But if I told them about this when they were younger, I'm pretty sure multiple friends of mine would have been working in this field by now. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this career.
Yes. And the next question I want to ask is, so now you are living in Dehradun in this institute. So how do you feel the difference?
Well, difference compared to where?
Difference compared to Punjab and the people here from Dehradun.
Okay.
How you feel? And the food also.
Yeah. So the food is pretty good actually in Dehradun. I'd say better than Patiala. Given I don't know much about my own city. I spent my adult life in Canada, so that's a problem. So I definitely recommend checking out a lot of spots on Rajpur Road, and it is a beautiful city. I feel like it. If you want to go outside somewhere late night, it's even pretty good for that. Some places in India are not, but yeah, make sure to spend most of your time studying when you're here. Though, trust me, it's gonna make it worth it. You can come back here, go to Rajpur Road in like 4 or 5 years after you're a third officer or something. So first priority should be studying.
Life's good after that. So, so my next question is, why do you want to prefer DNS over BSc and BTech?
Given my age, I'm an older candidate, so I would like to go for DNS because 1 year in and then I'm out working, right? And I'm going to be earning a pretty good salary, hopefully. So
Stipend.
Yeah, pretty good stipend. My bad. So yeah, that's why I'm preferring DNS. So any people that are older should prefer DNS because you need to take over things from your father at your house. Trust me.
So now you have attempted many exams of companies and one interview also.
Yeah.
So how do you relieve your stress during at that time?
Well, I'm a person of multiple hobbies. I go to the gym. I worked as a cook, so I also like cooking. I'm a big fan of professional wrestling, and I listen to a lot of R&B music in particular. So just keep yourself busy